What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So, Chloe Kitts is in full March mode. Chloe, Big Chloe, not the little one, is absolutely locked in with a game high and career high 25 today. She is absolutely locked in. We got March Chloe right now. And South Carolina is looking absolutely dangerous after their first postseason game, man. And Coach Staley is just straight praising the superstar.
This is really who Chloe is. Starting to play very consistent basketball. She wants the ball in her hands. She wants to be a playmaker. She wants to be the one that can score it or dish it to a teammate. I thought her teammates did a really good job at finding her. I thought she did a great job at just making a play. We called her number, and she delivered for us. I would imagine that this is kind of how she envisioned her entire season going. But it didn't go that way. I mean, it was a little bit up and down and inconsistent. But Chloe's strong enough mentally, physically, to be able to handle, the rigors of this league. No one's going to just kill it every single night. But if you don't have the mental fortitude to stay with it through the ups and the downs, you won't see consistent play like this at any point in the season.
South Carolina picked up the big dub 84-63 over Vandy and straight jumped all over the Commodores from the jump ball. It was a wrap, straight up. Looking at the offensive efficiency, 54.7% from the field while holding Vanderbilt to 37.1% from the field, shooting 45.5% from three. If South Carolina is shooting over 45% from three, the rest of the nation's in trouble. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's lights out. And they held Vandy to 33.3% from the three-point line as well. Smashed them on the glass, 42 rebounds to 28. Talking about aggressive ball hawking, glass cleaning out here with the 27 defensive rebounds, 17 assists, 5 blocks, 12 steals. Misses, pick your pockets out there. Straight putting pressure, applying pressure on defense, forcing 16 turnovers on the Commodores, man. We mentioned Chloe Kitts, Big Chloe, 25 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, absolutely dominated. Not only did the team do a good job of finding her, but she continued to get her offense within the flow of the entire system. No forced shots, misses efficiency, man. This is what we've been wanting to see from Chloe Kitts. She, over the last 3 weeks, has been super consistent. And I agree with Coach Staley, man. This is like how she started the season, how we assumed the rest of the season would go for her. And she's really turned it on in the most important time of this freaking entire season, man. Sanaya Fagan finished with 13 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. Tina Powell gave him 8. Malaysia Full-Wiley, Joyce Edwards doing what they do. 15 points for Lay, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Nice, well-rounded effort. Joyce had 12 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. They handled business. They didn't really need much from anybody else, man. I'm going to be honest. Raven Johnson only played 14 minutes this game, situation. 2 points for her, and we'll see, what's going on as far as her playing time moving forward. And she, gets right back to 100%, all that good stuff when they really need her. But they didn't really need her for this game. But Chloe Kitts absolutely stole the show. Dominant performance, and you got to salute the defense as well, man. Like, just the pressure they applied, disrupting, making Vandy settle for shots, bad shots at that. I will say Vandy's big three, Pierre had 17 points, 10 rebounds, did what she does. Michaela Blake's 26 and 3, and Ariana Moore, 16 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. But nobody else scored over 5 points. So this is how you have to defend, man. The big three got theirs, nobody else got theirs. And it really didn't even matter what that big three did. South Carolina came in, smacked them in the mouth, and handled business. shout out to Kits, man. I just think her ability to adapt, to be mentally strong, to continue to push through the inconsistencies, through the up and down with her minutes, through the ups and downs of this league. She has continued to just progress, and Harlem shake through the pressure, man. But this was the performance you wanted to see from your leader. We expected Chloe Kits to really dominate this season. This was supposed to be her year with Camila Cardoso gone, with Ashlyn Watkins with the injury. Like, Chloe Kits was supposed to be the focal point. Joyce Edwards kind of took that lead for a while, but it seems like now Chloe Kits has become one of the focal points of this offense once again. She's playing aggressive. She's making her shot. She's hunting for her offense, showing that high IQ, playing unselfish, running the floor hard. Just effort. She proved she wanted it more than anybody else on that court, and she was rewarded with look after look after look. And I think this is just the beginning, man. I think Chloe Kits has a chance to completely take over March and just become a bona fide superstar right in front of our eyes, man. I think this type of performance is something that you can build on throughout the postseason. She couldn't have started the postseason any better. Career high 25 points. So salute to Chloe Kits. We know that we expected them to go ahead and handle business against a young Vanderbilt team who they weren't just happy to be there, but it kind of felt like they should have been. They definitely overachieved and will be a force in the SEC in the future, but this was not their year. Now, South Carolina shifts their attention to a more veteran and explosive opponent in Oklahoma, a team that they've already smacked up. The first time Reagan Beers got into foul trouble, they did an incredible job defending her, that front court, making things extremely difficult. We know they have guard Peyton Verhulst, all conference level talent, one of the leading scorers on this team, has already had a 30-plus point game, can really shoot it and light it up. We know Oklahoma wants to play fast. They want to play through Beers. They want to shoot a lot of threes, a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of motion. They want to bore you to sleep and then catch you lacking on a play that they call. They're well coached. They're disciplined. Still don't think they're a match for South Carolina, man. Not the way that the Gamecocks are firing on all cylinders. If the three-point shots are falling at over 45% a clip, the rest of the country's in trouble, man. I'm going to just tell you that right now. The ball movement was on point today. They found open shots. They found smooth rotational defensive assignments. Like when switches needed to be made, they were. Great trapping, great forcing Michaela Blakes to get the ball out of her hands. I think they just did a great job of defending everybody else as well. Nobody else for Vanderbilt outside that big three could get anything going. I think they shell-shocked this team. They held them to like 8 points in the third quarter, or second or third quarter. Like, it was just a complete defensive masterclass for them. And I know the turnovers, people will harp on that, and that's something that they're definitely going to want to cut down on, especially against Oklahoma, but they should be able to handle business no problem. And I expect it's kind of the same similar situation where you never know whose night it's going to be, but I expect Chloe Kits to continue to really put her feet, handprints, everything, every ligament on this entire tournament and moving into the postseason. But South Carolina looks dang near unstoppable right now. And this is the type of performance you want to see after some time off. You come back hungry. They're coming back aggressive, high energy. And, hey, man, they're playing like they really want this thing for sure. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff, and join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Until next time, my people, we out.